KSL.com for details.
From Central Ohio's news leader, this is 10 TV News This Morning.
People running out into the rain to escape their burning homes. Why storms may have helped fan those flames.
Plus a different kind of light show as the sun rises this morning. We are tracking rain, thunder, and lightning as you plan your day.
School buses rolling out with the windshield wipers on high this morning. The plan to ensure a smooth start to a new school year for Columbus City students.
And parents put away that lunch money. Why every single student is getting a free lunch in one school district.
Our 10 TV morning team is out the door already, covering all the big stories for you today, your bus stop forecast, as well as breaking news this morning.
And that's where we do want to begin with Tino Ramos. He is in Westerville near New Albany, where overnight storms may have sparked some flames there. Tino?
Yeah, you know, we've been talking to people in the area, including one of the victims. He had indicated to us that he smelled the smoke. All of a sudden, somebody started banging on his door to get him out, and he said that one of the neighbors saw a big flash in the area right before this started here, potentially leading them to believe that lightning started it. You can see fire crews are on the scene here. It's a very high roof. This is a 4-unit condo located right here at Ruth Amy Avenue here near New Albany, and at that point, it was just before 5 o'clock when suddenly they saw fire. Let me show you some of the video when we arrived here on the scene, because they received mutual aid from a number of units here, including the townships and Columbus Fire. When they got here, smoke and flames were already pouring from the upper story. Apparently, it hit the roof, they believe, a lightning strike, and then spread through the attic area. Again, it's a big attic, so that was the issue in terms of it spreading from unit to unit. We know one unit did receive some extensive damage. I talked with one of the other victims. He believes his unit's going to be okay. But again, it's just the scare that the lightning in the area may have started this. We can tell you arson investigators are here on the scene right now. They're looking into it. We noticed on the top of the roof a white powdery look to it, and we've seen this before when lightning has struck. So it's leaving clues behind that potentially this could have been a lightning strike. We're going to continue looking into it. Of course, we'll bring you another update on this story coming up next half hour. Near New Albany, Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.
All right, so signs consistent with a lightning strike out there. Meantime, all eyes on the bus stop this morning. Well, they may be pointed towards the sky before you get to the bus stop and see what's going on. Doppler 10 meteorologist Mike Davis telling us that the storms may push through. These kids may be in the clear.
Yeah, I think central and western Ohio, you're already in the clear this morning. But off to the east, we've still got some rain problems. It is tapering off up in Knox County, but we have a flood advisory for Mount Vernon, that area, also into Holmes County, and continuing off to the east. So, live Doppler 10 radar still very active, but primarily off to the east this morning. Here, it's not looking too bad, but we're going to hop around a little bit using the radar. Notice it's out of Columbus. It's basically out of Licking County, all but out of Knox County now. But once you get to the east of there, still some pretty heavy rain in the vicinity of Coshocton and Warsaw as you get into Coshocton County and extending back to the northwest up into Richland County, south of Mansfield this morning. It really lightens up from there down through Muskingum County, much lighter. Still some decent rain, but nothing really in the way of thunderstorms in southern Ohio from Athens down to Coolville, all the way past Albany and through the eastern part of Vinton County. This is all moving to the east this morning. When this goes through, you know, that may not be the complete end of the day, but that's the organized part of the showers and storms this morning. This afternoon, they'll be disorganized, meaning they'll just pop up in the heat and humidity. That's a possibility, just not likely on any kind of widespread basis. Meanwhile, it stays hot and humid. That's likely to linger for days as this unsettled pattern sticks around. Right now, top of the hour, we're down to 73. Wow, the humidity is 81%, so still pretty warm for the season, but not as bad as it was. 69 at Groveport and Hilliard, 68 at Grove City, and low 70s for everybody else. Central Ohio, mid to upper 60s for many. 66 now from London to Marysville to Delaware and to Mount Vernon, and low 70s Westerville, Newark, and Lancaster. You look at the bus stop, warm and muggy with a mix of 60s and 70s. Sunrise is still 43 minutes away. And as you look at some of the area bus stops, you're talking generally low 70s. Cassingham Elementary in Bexley, mostly cloudy 73. Hiltonia Middle School, Columbus 74. And Newark High School in Newark, of course, 69 degrees. Planning your day, upper 80s to near 90 again this afternoon. And more of that to come. I'll have details on all of that coming up in the forecast.
Mike, thanks. The roads are starting to get busy out there. Let's get a check now with the Central Ohio Honda Dealers Traffic Alert.
Good morning. Yes, 6:04 the time right now, and things are starting to pick up. And you can see that on the traffic cameras. You can also see some damp freeways now. It was a lot worse a couple hours ago. Here's a quick look around town. 71 at Frank Road on the south side of the city. If you're coming in from Grove City, driving northbound, you'll be taking this right side of the screen there. That's the taillights there. 70 at 256. That's in Pickerington. The taillights here are heading westbound, so you can see that side of the freeways picking up as folks head into the city. This is 270 at State Route 3 in Westerville. You can see the headlights reflecting off the freeway there, so that just shows you that the roadways are wet and slippery this morning. And that's a look at 70 at 270 on the west side of town. Definitely starting to see traffic building on 70 eastbound heading into downtown. So that is getting busy out there. We do have wet roads, but as of right now, we don't have any accidents. I will let you know if that's still the case coming up here in just about 10 minutes. Jeff and Angela, back to you.
Well, a beautiful day for back to school, and it is that for one of the biggest school districts in all of Ohio. This is a live picture right now. Columbus City school buses revving those engines, checking the lights, getting everything ready to go to pick up more than 50,000 students for the first day of school. A little more than 30,000 ride those buses. But a dicey day on the first day of their ride this year. It's not expected to be the case this year. It was dicey last year, I should say.
So we wanted to know, what is the plan to make sure that this year's bus rollout in Columbus is smooth? Superintendent Dr. Daniel Good says the district has enough bus drivers, and all of the 845 buses for Columbus City Schools passed inspection, including 117 that they keep in reserve.
And enough drivers, the key. Ran into a problem last year. So we're hoping for a smooth ride in Columbus. Another district, though, hoping to iron out its busing issues as well.
This is in Southwest Licking School Districts, and students there are seeing some bumps in the roads.
Yeah, we got a half dozen complaints or so into our newsroom about buses being hours late coming home yesterday. Most were upset over the thought that delays could continue into today. We reached out to the Southwest Licking School District's Transportation Director, Todd Liston, and here's what he had to say. Quote, some of our elementary students boarded the wrong buses. We were a little late departing the elementary buildings due to this. We'll let you know what happens today. As those problems arise, we'll be sure to let you know about them. You are also looking at your headquarters for school delays and closings. Of course, come to us for that. We'll keep you informed right here on the air and online with instant school closings and delays as they come to our newsroom. You can also sign up to get those text alerts for your district by going to 10tv.com/weather.
It is now 6:07. Covering Central Ohio for you this Wednesday morning, one stolen car turns into nearly 24 in a bust that is spread all across Ohio. State troopers helped nab 2 suspects in this theft ring, one of them from Richland County, the other from Huron County. Now that's according to the Bucyrus Telegraph Forum. Highway Patrol, along with several sheriff's offices, found 21 stolen vehicles in the town of Jeromesville. That's in Ashland County. 6 other people are now being questioned, but they have not yet been charged. Jeff?
Smoke pouring from sewer covers, even your kitchen sink. Don't be alarmed, though. This is only a test. People in Pataskala could see that smoke rising over the next few days. The Newark Advocate reports the Southwest Licking Community Water and Sewer District is testing those systems in the area. The company is making sure there are no leaks or blockages in its lines. For sale. Columbus City Schools is trying to get rid of 4 school buildings that shut down in June. These are the buildings that are going on the market, including Arlington Park Elementary and Monroe Alternative Middle School, according to the Columbus Dispatch. Charter schools have first dibs on these, but if they don't offer within 60 days, the schools could go up for public auction.
6:08 now. A call from the sheriff's office. Not so much. New at 6:30, where scammers are claiming you are a wanted criminal.
Be careful. Plus, an undercover sting nabs 2 suspected thieves, what they were looking for in these houses.
And at 6:45, mixing booze and bullets. The controversy over refreshments at a gun range.
First up, though, an inmate starts his release day right where he started it, behind bars. What he did just feet away from that jail exit that got him busted again.
And say goodbye to the Tupperware. Ladies are looking for these. The new party trend, putting women in power. Mike?
From Tupperware to stun guns, huh?
Yep.
It's quite a change of pace. Let's take a look outside using our WeatherBug camera downtown. You know what? Still some water on the sidewalk, but it's stopped raining. It's long since stopped raining here in Columbus. Visibility actually pretty good out there this morning. Mostly cloudy skies here to start the day. We look toward downtown, and we're looking pretty good. But I tell you what, warm and muggy. Still some showers and storms off to the east. We'll talk about that and the outlook for more coming up in your forecast.
Hello, I'm David Weiler, and our no money down lease is a great way to drive any new Chevrolet. Choose the Chevy Impala or Equinox for just $299 a month. On Route 33 in Canal, Winchester, or Jeff Weiler Chevrolet of Columbus.com.
I found a happy space, somewhere to call our own, a happy little place, and it all starts with you.
After-school snacking should be fun and nutritious, which is why we put whole grain first in every General Mills Big G cereal. What matters most should always come first. General Mills, look for the Big G. It means goodness first.
Announcing your local Ford dealer's Labor Day All-Star event. Time to save big on America's best-selling brand. Now, for 14 days only, get one great offer on 14 models. Get 0% financing for 72 months and pay no interest for 6 years. Choose from a great lineup of fuel-efficient All-Stars, including Fusion, Escape, Focus, Edge, and more. Just 14 days, one great offer, 14 great models. Hurry, the Labor Day All-Star event ends September 2nd.
Hi.
Hello.
We made it.
Hi. What is that?
This is my chair that I designed at Haverty's.
Fancy chair for a barbecue.
Barbecue? I thought this was an interior design party.
Why would you think that?
The invitation says bring a chair and a side.
Side dish.
Oh.
It says BBQ in giant letters.
Oh, I thought maybe that was the name of the design firm.
It's a great time to get inspired because everything's on sale at Haverty's. Plus, enjoy 36-month no-interest financing. Haverty's. Discover something new.
You can get a $1,000 turbocharged reward card with a new Volkswagen Turbo. So why are we so obsessed with Turbo?
Because there's nothing more exhilarating than a powerful ride.
And you can get that in places you might not expect, like the Passat.
And also in the fun-to-drive Jetta. In fact, Volkswagen has sold more turbos than any other brand over the last 10 years.
That is a lot of turbo.
Right now, get the 2014 Volkswagen Jetta Sedan S for $169 a month at Buyers Volkswagen by the airport.
Do you value loyalty? AAA does. Switch to our auto insurance, and we'll reward you with a loyalty discount, plus amazing service. Welcome to insurance the AAA way.
Save big this week during Honda's summer clearance event. Honda, voted the best overall brand for less. Voted most trusted for less. The #1 retail selling SUV, the 2014 CR-V. Drive with 0 down. Then pay just $260 a month. That's CR-V's. 0 down, $260 a month. Includes backup camera, Pandora radio, Bluetooth, and more room and more power than Toyota. For less than Toyota. 0 down, $260 a month. During Honda's summer clearance event. This week at your Central Ohio Honda dealers.
If you could save a life, would you be a hero to local patients by giving blood? Don't wait. Give blood with the American Red Cross now. Call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Custom Air.
.613 now, unrest in Missouri making headlines and now getting international attention. The New York Times reads, Russia, Iran, and Egypt heckle U.S. about tactics in Ferguson. Russian state television is saying that the riots are nearing civil war status.
From potential presidential candidate to suspected felon, the Washington Post headline, Rick Perry booked by authorities, then goes for ice cream. Perry turned himself in for his mugshot yesterday. Well, right now, people forced out of their homes by wildfires are returning now to this. It is rubble. The Junction fire ripped through this California neighborhood, leaving ashes behind. But as the survey of the damage goes on, the fire continues to burn. Dry conditions at high temperatures aren't helping either. Firefighters say it's just 30% contained right now. New at 6, a security slip-up. An inmate just released from jail steals his ride home. It's a sheriff's patrol SUV. Deputies say this man walked into the parking lot of the California jail and hopped into the car. The keys were right there, along with guns and ammo. This is the car after a high-speed chase, one that made drivers turn their heads and take notice.
We actually drove by when all the cops were there, and we were just like, what is going on?
Well, quote-unquote borrowing that car landed the guy right back where he started the day, behind bars.
Well, forget the purse parties and ditch the bling. The new trend has ladies throwing a party for protection. It's called Damsel in Defense. Party hosts offer everything from stun guns to pepper sprays, anything women may need to protect themselves. Not only can you buy weapons in a variety of colors here, but you can also test out some of those products.
Women are looking for ways to protect themselves and their families, but they don't know where to go. You know, they won't go to a gun show or order online something that they can't actually handle and try themselves.
Damsel in Defense even has something to help moms keep track of their kids. Look at that little panda up there. It's a sensor that will let you know exactly when your child wanders away. We went from Tupperware parties to purse parties, jewelry parties, and now this.
Yeah. So your Avon ladies packing heat now.
Yeah, I guess so.
How about Karina Nova right now with a look at our roadways out there? Central Ohio Honda dealers traffic alerts. Karina.
Did we mention the lipstick that has like a switchblade in it or something like
it's
that?
It's probably there.
I think they have one of those too, which is kind of cool. Oh, just putting on my lipstick and, you know, got that. Hey, it's a pretty great idea. I think it's unique. All right, let's take a quick look at the roadways, see how things are moving out there. Taking a look at this map, you're going to see a lot of green cars moving around, and that's a good thing. That means that things are moving up to speed. And even though we have damp, wet roads out there for the morning drive, we haven't seen any accidents out there, so that means people are driving carefully. Taking a look here at your travel time, 71 northbound if you're coming in from the south side of the city, from 665 up to 270, that drive's going to take you 4 minutes. That's running on time. And then 70 westbound from 33 into downtown, that drive's going to take you 4 minutes. And I do, of course, want to remind you that kids are heading back to school today, so make sure you slow down and watch for them, especially around the school area. Angela, Jeff, back to you.
Well, caught on camera, a monsoon takes over Arizona. Look at this whiteout. It's not snow, it's actually rain. The torrential downpours and flash floods took out entire communities, and people just grabbed whatever they could to get to higher ground. I don't think that TV's going to make it. Sorry, guy. But rescue teams dropped in by helicopter, plucking people from the floods. Many of them who were trapped by these waters say they weren't sure anyone was coming to their rescue.
I had thoughts about not making it, but I was going to do whatever it took to try to get us out of there if needed. If they didn't come, I would have tried to done something.
Well, the floods also took over many of the highways, and that cleanup begins today. What a watery mess to deal with.
Instead of the TV, you could just grab the 10 TV to go app.
You could do that.
It's a lot lighter.
To stay informed, much lighter.
A lot lighter than that, so yeah.
Is rain going to lighten up?
The rain is lightening up, and that's good because you know what today is? It's back to school. Want to go live out to the bus barn where the buses gearing up and rolling out this morning. Boy, literally, there they go, taking off. It is dry at the moment. Looks like it'll stay dry for kids here and to the west. But to the east, still some lingering showers and storms this morning. But after a long off season, back to school, including Columbus City schools today. Groveport, Madison, also Dublin, all back to school after that long summer off, which for some, of course, seemed very, very short. Endless parade of buses. Nice to see. Remember, be careful in the school zones and be careful around the kids while they're out this morning. Meanwhile, we've got a flood advisory now in northeast Ohio. As you get up into Knox County, it's been raining very heavily. Pretty good stormy morning. You probably got awakened earlier if you're in Knox County this morning. Going up into Holmes as well and continuing up toward Youngstown. So that's where the heaviest of the rain has been. Now it's all moving to the east. It's a very well-defined line. So really from Licking and most of Fairfield County straight back to the west, you're all nice and dry at this point and likely to stay that way a good chunk of the day today, and certainly at the bus stop this morning. But if you're off to the east, depending on where you are, now coming out of Knox County, it's basically out of there, but still coming down pretty good in Coshocton County, from Newcomerstown there as you go into Tuscaroras to all over Coshocton. Very active. Lightning strikes, got about 662 in the last 20 minutes in that area. This is all moving to the east this morning, dumping some heavy rain. Some gaps as you come down into Guernsey County. It's now east of Cambridge and moving northeast of Byesville. That's rolling out. Lighter showers as you come down into Muskingum County. Also still some very light echoes, and this may be gone. It looks very, very light as you go from parts of Perry County, east of Somerset, down through New Lex, over to Crooksville and Roseville as you come back into Muskingum County, and then areas of rain through Athens and Meigs and Gallia counties. That's all lightening up as well. It was a pretty good line that whipped through this morning, so you might have heard it. It was kind of noisy here early, some heavy rain in spots, but now most of it is gone for us. More rain and storms on tap the next couple of days as it stays very hot and humid. Anything we see later today, if we see anything later today, will be that very isolated stuff that happens when you've got hot and humid weather working together. Unsettled pattern, in other words, lingers all the way through the start of the weekend. Right now, it's been a warm morning. It's 73. That's the best we've done in Columbus. And for the first time, we don't have a heat index, but the humidity is still upwards of 80%. So it's not comfortable. Easily a bad hair day here to start the day. I've heard some complaints this morning already. Mid and upper 60s around us with a few low 70s from Gahanna to North Linden and Whitehall at 71. Marion Village and Obetz can match that, also 71 degrees. Central Ohio, mid 60s at Marysville and London, 67 at Delaware, 68 at Circleville, and 70s everywhere else. As you look around the state, a mix of 6s and 70s too, but the only 70s are in Zanesville and Columbus. Last couple of days, it has been warming up big time. Yesterday, 91 degrees. First time since July 22nd. We've been above 90. We missed the state fair with the 90s. Now we have several chances over the next few days. Muggy and warm at the bus stop with 60s and 70s out there. Some of the area bus stops were going to be in the 70s as well. Davis Middle School, Dublin, about 71. Briggs High School, 73. And Delaware at Woodwood Elementary in the upper 60s. Planning your day, it's upper 80s. Could again hit 90 this afternoon. Got there yesterday. So really a decent afternoon for the pool. Got to find a way to keep cool. Pollen levels down just marginally because of the rain the next couple of days. They edge back up on Friday. So we're going to see some clearing later on today, and then that could lead to a couple of pop-ups. But the rain is basically moved off to the east this morning. It stays muggy and warm with enough humidity that a couple little showers or storms may trigger this afternoon. The next widespread batch comes in tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, the temperatures, they don't cool off. Mid to upper 80s to near 90 each and every day through the early part of next week. Lows precariously close to 70 degrees. But any of those days could hit 90. Showers and storms, best chance is tomorrow afternoon. And again, as we head into the weekend for Saturday, guys.
PB&J in your kid's lunchbox might seem easy, right? Well, think twice before you do that, because the peanut butter may have a side of salmonella. That story's next.
And back to school breakfast with a twist. Why pizza is an acceptable early morning meal. That's next.
I'm down with that. A little bit later, a mugshot that'll go down in history. Wait until you see what this suspect was wearing.
It's clearance time at Hugh White Honda. Hugh White has expanded our lot with over 200 additional spaces just in time for the Honda Summer Clearance event. More room, more Hondas on clearance. Zero down delivers with 0% for 60 months. Up to $3,500 guaranteed for your trade to help you lower your payment. Brand new Civic, just $99 a month. 2014 Accord, only $149 a month, just $149. And only Hugh White has no cost maintenance for 2 years on every new Honda. Don't miss the Honda Summer Clearance at Hugh White. If the deal's right, it must be Hugh White.
Get your kids off to a healthy start as they go back to school with a little nutrition help from Commit to Be Fit. Start with a healthy breakfast. It's been shown to help kids with concentration, test scores, and muscle coordination. If you're packing lunches, talk to your kids first. They'll be more likely to eat healthy foods if they help pick them out. Go to 10tv.com/committobefit and watch 10TV News for more resources and information.
Metro Parks, Giant Eagle, Columbus Public Health, and the YMCA of Central Ohio. Proud sponsors of 10 TV's Commit to Be Fit program.
Get cooking and enjoy the outdoors in your Metro Parks this summer. Go wild and search for critters along the trails or near the ponds or from a window of one of the nature centers. You can play a round of golf at Blacklick Woods or take in a round of disc golf. How about an old-fashioned family picnic in the woods? And remember, outdoor fun is always free. Fun and adventure is waiting for you in one of 17 Central Ohio Metro Parks. So get out and enjoy your Metro Parks.
Some vehicles are driven without concern or care. Like that of this reckless pizza delivery boy, it is his ship. When you buy a pizza ship from a driveway, you don't know where it's been, who's been driving it, or any of its history. You don't want to buy a pizza ship. Make sure that you buy a Motor Trend certified used car from the Reichert Used Car Factory, where the vehicles have been inspected, upgraded, and guaranteed. We don't have any pizza ships here. We're dealing.
At the Lazy Boy Labor Day sale, finding great prices on great-looking furniture is no work at all. Just look for red, white, and blue tags throughout the store. See a red tag, save 25%. White tag, save 20%. Blue tag, save 15%. Plus, get 36-month special financing. The Lazy Boy Labor Day sale. Hard-working savings. Easy to live with comfort. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
At Last Chevrolet, when it comes to price, we're all about business. Online or on the lot,
You won't find a new Chevy for less, guaranteed. But when it comes to people, we're all about relationships. The treatment you receive will make you and your family customers for life. So come see our brand new showroom on Route 62 in Johnstown, just minutes from New Albany and Westerville, or visit us online at lastchevrolet.com.
Last Chevrolet.
The better deal.
The back-to-school rush is on, and that means breakfast is on the go. But what if that cereal just doesn't cut it? Health experts say parents need to get creative to entice kids to eat the most important meal of the day. And nutritionists at Ohio State say give them pizza, as long as the ingredients are fairly healthy, like the one on this English muffin. Columbus Dispatch food editor Lisa Abraham shows us why parents need to start thinking outside of that cereal box.
Instead of oatmeal, maybe a peanut butter sandwich, or instead of, cold cereal or toast or, fruit, the kind of things we normally think of as breakfast foods, maybe go with like a lunch meat sandwich.
Okay, so you can get more ideas for different breakfast foods in the food section of today's Columbus Dispatch. It is Wednesday. Commit to be fit.
Could work for adults, too. Well, a peanut butter sandwich may be the way to go, but you're going to want to check that label before packing up the school lunch today. Some peanut butter could contain salmonella. Arrowhead Mills peanut butters and Maranatha almond butters and peanut butters are being recalled. Now, these were sold at stores like Trader Joe's all across the country. For exact lot numbers and expiration dates, you can go online to 10tv.com/consumer10.
6:26 the time right now. Pay up or get arrested. The scam that makes you think you're wanted by the law.
Fires shooting out of the roof of a condo. How overnight weather may have sparked these flames.
Arson or accident. Why investigators are digging deeper into these ashes.
And it is back to school, and students hoping for a smooth ride today, and others who just aren't getting it.
Live look at our Skyview camera right here. We're just a few moments away from sunrise. Not a nice one on the way, but the rain clearing out, Mike Davis says. We're back in a moment.
At Ryan's, you can enjoy our famous all-you-can-eat variety, plus our all-new individual entrees like hand-cut steak tips and slow-roasted barbecued pulled pork. And now you can enjoy dinner at a new lower price, only at Ryan's.
If you're looking for fuel economy, dependability, and technology, look no further than the all-new 2014 Subaru Legacy. The Legacy comes standard with all-wheel drive, gets 30 miles per gallon, and every vehicle has smartphone integration so you can keep your eyes on the road. Right now at Byers Airport Subaru by the airport, lease the 2014 Subaru Legacy for just $219 a month for 36 months. If you're looking for a compact car that does it all, then there's no better choice than the Subaru Legacy. And there's no better place to get a Subaru than
Byers Airport Subaru by the airport.
At Huntington, we believe in doing the right thing, like connecting with community and helping disadvantaged families get furniture through the Furniture Bank of Central Ohio.
If you're about to throw out a kitchen table, a dresser, or any other furniture, donate it instead.
The Furniture Bank will pick up your gently used furniture for free and give your furniture a new hope to a family in need.
Find out how you can get involved at 10tv.com/community.
The Furniture Bank of Central Ohio in Huntington, connecting with community, doing the right thing to make life even better right here in Central Ohio.
I'm having deja vu.
Well, our annual clearance event happens once a year.
That car, Camry, 90% of them sold in the last 10 years are still on the road.
And right now, you can get a great deal.
I feel like I've seen you before.
I wonder where.
Get 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on this 2014.5 Camry. Or lease one for $169 a month with no cost maintenance included. Now through September 2nd.
I got a Camry. You better hurry in.
Toyota, let's go places.
Dan Tobin here from Central Ohio's #1 Buick GMC dealership, where there's always great deals to choose from. New Buick and GMC lease is just $199 a month. Supplier pricing for all school, college, or university employees. Plus, everyone saves even more with 2 years of free maintenance. We also have the largest selection in Ohio of the all-new 2015 GMC Yukon XL. Visit us at dantobin.com and stop by our showroom just off I-270 in Sawmill. Exceeding expectations every day.
At Ryan's, you can enjoy our famous all-you-can-eat variety, plus our all-new individual portions, like our delicious new strawberry trio of desserts. And now, you can enjoy dinner at a new lower price, only at Ryan's.
The Fall Healthy Hike Series is back in your metro parks, and we're kicking it off in a big way.
Get out, get active, and get in touch with nature with this free hike series guided by park rangers.
Join us for the Commit to be Fit Fall Healthy Hikes kickoff, 1 p.m. this Sunday, August 24th at Blacklick Woods Metro Park. Take a step in the right direction. Log on to 10tv.com/commit-to-be-fit for more information.
Metro Parks, Giant Eagle, Columbus Public Health, and the YMCA of Central Ohio. Proud sponsors of 10TV's Commit to be Fit program.